Thank you guys. Welcome back. It's been a couple of weeks since my last video on Franchise Hockey Manager. I am sorry. I was really sick and now I'm just getting back into the swing of things with uploading. So I didn't want you guys to think the series died and I quit and my ADD took over. Nope, nope, nope. We're going to continue this series, and I was just really sick. So now we're back into it. I'll leave a link to the last episode if you want to watch. But to shortly recap, essentially, we're pretty much golden for a playoff spot. I mean, the Capitals are struggling. We have a 9-point differential between us and them. And I say we're golden if we continue to play the way we have been playing. We've been playing really well. I mean, I must say, I really don't have too much to complain about. We're continuing with how we've been going, you know, and the odds are looking up. Our last game we won 4-1 against Anaheim. You know, things are going well for us right now. Pretty much the guys that need to show up, story of the whole year, have been showing up, and you know, we're maintaining our play. And the defense has come in clutch. Those new trades, you know, those new players that we traded for. We sent Michael Neuwirth to, I believe it was, I forget. It's been so long, I forget. But that trade, bringing over those players, those have helped us. So we're gonna sim today. Now we're gonna stop at the trade deadline, just because I don't think we're going to make any trades. I really don't anticipate us doing anything at the trade deadline, because anything would just seem, I don't know, to make a trade just to make a trade would not seem right. And so we're going to, you know, I think what we're going to do just to make things a little bit easier is we are going to sim to the next week. And I think simming the week by week will make things go by quicker, and we can recap and see where we are. So we have a game against Buffalo, and I don't know how this is going to be, but how the simulating is going to be if we can see day by day. Oh, we can. We win against Buffalo 3-2, and we can get an updated look at the standings. We're climbing 6th, which is good news. We're holding still, like, you know, I said. We have a game against New Jersey today, and then tomorrow against New York. And we're waiting for the simulation. Look at Ovechkin going in. Major trade between the Penguins and Red Wings. I don't know if you guys saw that in the bottom left. So we won against New Jersey 3-1, and we have an injury. Let's see. I don't know where our third line D pairing, but he's out. Oh, he got a concussion. Okay. So we're just going to update, we're just going to scratch him real quick. Let's go to manager, team controls, roster. We should be able to sub that in, no problem. Yeah, we'll just put in, oh, he's unhappy about his ice time, insufficient ice time. Well, here you go, buddy. It's your chance to step up. Oh, 20 people are already dressed. Yeah, that's right. All right. So we're going to go lines. Where is he? Manning should be... Oh, there he is. Not Manning. All right. So we're good to go. We're going to keep on simulating. Play next week. Your lineup has open spots. Just ask the assistant. He'll fill it all up. Ooh, let's switch this, though. I may put Lecavalier at wing. I don't know. I may switch that because... Let's see his face-offs. Oh, his face-offs are 16. Lecavalier is actually worse, I believe. He's like a 13, or he's a 15. All right, so you're splitting hairs. Maybe we'll switch that just so Lecavalier can play wing, and he can, you know, he was unhappy about his ice time, so maybe we can just, you know, make him a little bit happy. Here's the scouting reports coming in for us. Thank you, and Van Riemsdyk was injured, and there was a major trade. Fleury has been sent over to Detroit. Tatar is on his way out. Interesting move. Did the Red Wings suffer an injury? No, they have Howard. They must really not like Howard. Interesting move. So we're going to pick things up with the simulation. Sixth in the Eastern Conference, going up against New York. Now, New York is second in the East, so let's see how this game goes. We lose 4-3. I really like the way simulating each week. I like that a lot better. Now, like I said, the trade deadline is March 10th, so let's be aware of that. Not really too much to change. We lost against a very good New York team, but we've beaten them earlier in the season. So, and Nick Schultz is injured, so the injury bug is hitting us fairly hard now. Let's see how long he's out for. Schultz, 4 weeks. Wow, that is a sports hernia, man. Okay, all right. So, we're gonna scratch Schultz. That really hurts us. That really does. Let's check in the minor league just to see if we have anyone with depth, that can come up, that's young, that can develop and play. So we're gonna click everything except the D. Check that. We can play Samuel. Let's see how his rating is. He's much better. He's a much better left defenseman than he is right. So out of the right, we really don't have anything to use. All our skill is on the left side, which is really unfortunate. Let's see. Does Robert mind? No, he's the same thing. He's the same thing. All right. So we're pretty much gonna have to plug in a. Dang, we're pretty much gonna have to plug in Manning. Unfortunately, I mean that's our only move, and 4 weeks, that really hurts. So we're gonna go to the lines. Manning's getting the start. I'm gonna put Delzato up on the second line to play straight, and then I'll drop Manning, and we'll have that D pairing, and then we'll ask the assistant to fill the rest. So we're going to have to adjust. That's a really unfortunate, especially for 4 weeks. I mean, a month. So we're going to see how we rebound. We lost 4-3 against New York, but we come back against New Jersey. Remember, we beat them just the day before. So let's see. And if we can continue to play well, I think I'm pretty confident. I say that when we lose 3-2. But we're still holding sixth, and look at what I said earlier too. We have the Capitals are at 63 points, and as long as they continue to stumble and bumble, we should be okay. As long as we just get a win here and there, we may be able to hold them at bay. So, in the Capitals now, it's almost like a 4-team tie for 7 and 8. We got to win against Montreal though. There we go. Huge win because we need that. Montreal is 8. They're fighting for a playoff spot. You can see down below. I'll point out to you. They're at 63. Huge win. Toronto sort of at that bottom spot. We could use that victory again just to mend the fences, and we lose 4-1. And Sam Gagner is injured. Oh my gosh. It takes... It just hits. And when it hits, it hurts. What is it? I hope Gagner's not out for long term. I really do. I'm scared to click on this. 13 days isn't the worst. 13 days isn't the worst at all. So, we're going to scratch Gagner. Gagner. Alright, let's do this. Can we put... Change role? No. I don't want to buy out his rights. I would like to figure out how you... I was trying to figure out something, but I guess I'm not looking at the right place to do that. So, all right, well, no worries. Let's go back to lines. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go roster. We're going to send up Scott Lawton. Thank you guys for pointing that out to me. So Couturier. We're gonna move Lecavalier up, and we're gonna put Scott. They dropped. Yeah, we're gonna call up. Where is he? Oh, Cousins has some play too. Let's see this. Okay, so where's Scott Lawton? Okay, we're gonna call him up. We're gonna put him to the NHL. That's okay. We can afford the cap hit. So now we're gonna go to lines. Where is he? We can ask assistant. That's fine. Let's go to the NHL. And Oh, I have to dress him. That's right. Where is he? Bam. He's good to go. Lines. There he is. Plug him in. Good to go. Wow, they're dropping. Oh my, I don't believe that at all. We're going to switch that right there. Okay. So we're going to get back to simulating. Sorry about that, guys. Check your PMs. Florida and Nashville have made a deal. Nothing really of too much importance to me, at least I don't know. Yeah, just swapping. Swapping players so we continue on. And you look at Tampa and New York, you know, they're fighting for overall, you know, that President's Trophy. And so is St. Louis. St. Louis having an outstanding year. Colorado's still bottom dwellers, you can see right there. So we play Carolina coming up. Yeah, I don't know. Yep, we're okay. I don't know why it stopped simulating. So we have to be careful. March 1st is the trade deadline coming up. We may stop it a little bit early. Yandel is injured next 4 weeks. Wow. So we're just going to simulate a little bit more. And because trades aren't instant, I think like in NHL 16, we are going to give it a little bit of time. We win 2-1 against Carolina. Big news for us. Trade JGT Brown will be going to the Sabres, while the Lightning are getting the rights. Oh, the Sabres are getting the rights to Ivan, and the Lightning are getting JGT Brown. I said JGT. Oh my gosh. So we're going to look at the schedule, see how much time we have left. We can, you know what? Just because how trades work, I'm going to leave it right here for the game. In the next video, we're just going to have a talk about our team. We're going to have a franchise, you know, an owners meeting where we go to the media, which is you guys, and we give our thoughts about what we're talking about in trades, what we're thinking about. Right now, honestly, I don't see us doing too much at the deadline. The big concern for me going into this team and when I took them over was adding defensive depth to them. And I think we have done that. If you look at our D, even the ones that are injured, we have upgraded the ability to now we have 2 solid lines for defensemen. And now we're just sort of trying to build that last 2. We're sort of struggling with the third pair D, but we've shored that up at least to have 2 solid lines, because for the playoffs we only had 1.5, and that's just not serviceable. And then our forward core, it's still solid. I mean, you look at the ability, we have quality players. Now the issue coming up is long term I want to move Lecavalier, and I've sort of done some trading trying to get rid of him off stream. He is a problem, and if worse comes to worse, we're just going to have to buy him outright, because he's taking up 4.5. Right now he's a 4th he's a third to fourth line player, and you can't pay that kind of money to a third to fourth line player, and he still has 3 years. Now, he may retire, but I don't know if we can afford that chance going into free agency, because if he doesn't retire and we sort of bank on him retiring, well, we're sort of screwed. And then, I like what we have. We're pretty much, we're primed right now with young talent coming up. You look with Couturier, you have Shen, you have Reed, who's serviceable. It all comes down to we have 2 solid lines. It's adding that depth that we want, and Lawton is even playing really well for us, and we have some minor league depth that I like. And so honestly, I don't see us doing much in turn. The big thing would move Lecavalier if we could, but at this point, for this season, he still is a player that we can use on either wing. He's serviceable. He's decent for this year. We have the cap, and I was looking at the finances. Next year it's predicted we're going to have. I know we just had Lawton to the team, but we originally had like 11 something million for next season, and we don't have any huge free agents coming up, the possible RFAs or FAs, excuse me, for us. You look at ability. We have to sign. I don't see any of these 3 players being a huge problem for us to sign. And then we would have to sign some depth. But outside that, we don't have, Giroux coming up. We don't have any big players. So if we can free up Lecavalier, we'll have, 15 mil in that ballpark to sign these 3 players, and we can possibly grab a free agent in the offseason. And so that's just what I'm spitballing. I'm going to save it for another video, of course, but that's where my head is at. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like. I would appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day, guys.